And commentary by David Croft and Tony Green.
Good start with that first start, because it was a lovely marker.
100.
This is Dennis Harbour. The first 3 darts ever on this stage for Jelle Klaasen.
100.
Very jerky action, but fairly consistent. Just one of the great production lines of darting talent over in Holland at the moment. We've seen Marino Michaels
41.
here, another 21-year-old from Holland this week. Vincent van der Voort playing this Monday evening as well.
60.
And all old boys, they're all youngsters coming through. The British boys will have to watch out.
Well, if we look at Dennis, he's not a youngster. He's got a daughter aged 24 as Dennis.
100.
He's 44 years of age.
100.
So 23 years difference. We've got that sorted out. Now let's get on with the match. Remind you, best of 5 legs, best of 5 sets.
100.
Light came out, still counts. Very tall, put to the hockey. Full extension.
Dennis, you require 160.
Just not quite so smooth for him. Dennis Harbour then with the first chance to check out. Needs 2 treble 20s. And the radar needs adjusting. In the middle then.
36.
But he'll be back and he'll be returning. It's Jelle Klaasen. All he can do is put some pressure on, like this.
100. Dennis, you require 124.
Beyond the 20s. Treble to leave 64. Treble 14. He wants the ball. Flicked it.
84. Jelle, you require 100.
He dropped into the 10, so he's left himself double top, but Klaasen, well, could have left himself the same double.
60.
And might pay for not doing so.
40.
Double top for Dennis. Good marker. Slide it down. Adjustment then, double 10. Wow, well done.
Charge in the first leg, Dennis Harbour. Second leg,
That's
Jelle
Bobby.
to throw first. Game on.
Dennis's daughter. I shouldn't
96.
have revealed her age, really, should I? It's 24.
Always a cardinal sin, but until they get to 40, I think you can get away with it.
So Dennis Harbour with the first leg. Going well.
100.
You say about the great production line of darting talent in Holland. What about Cambridgeshire?
Yes, definitely. I'm just going to mention that with
44.
the England captain. As we look at Tracy, that's his wife. Sean Greatbatch, another one. Roberts, he had a good performance. All from one county.
100.
And even the world #1, Mervyn King, who doesn't play his darts for Cambridgeshire these days, but certainly used to.
Yeah, switch to Umberside.
Well, it's handy for the ferry.
83.
So Klaasen with a great chance here now of levelling this match from 2-6-1.
91.
I think the nerves will be telling still. It'll take him a little time. He's got all the cameras, the lights.
If Dennis is feeling the nerves, he won't show it. Oh, good cover shot there to leave himself
170.
the big finish, and that's what Yellow's going for now. Still searching for a treble.
58. Dennis, you require 170.
Let's see if Dennis can do it.
1. Oh, just over pitched. So 65 scored, 105 left.
85. Yellow, you require 112.
Treble 20. And a single 12 leaves double tops for one apiece.
72.
Got carried away.
Dennis, you require 85.
Can Dennis carry away the leg against the throw? Treble 15. Now 2 darts for double top. Just the wrong side.
45.
And still.
Yellow, you require 40.
There's been a lot of doubles missed this evening, but it's double for Yellow. Double 10, he's done it at last.
In the second leg, Yellow Klaasen. Third leg, Dennis to throw first. Game on.
Well, he got there in the end. Both players needing double 10 to win their leg. But in this best of 5 sets format, you can't afford, Tony, to chuck away too many opportunities.
Well, no, as I say, that's all down to experience, and he's done well. He's made it one apiece, so it gives him a little bit more time to settle down, and this is what he can do. We know that.
40.
Yellow in the red bit.
Yeah, showing us the colour of his money this week. But will it be money for a first or a second round?
We get confusing now with the yellow dot as well, won't we? Actually, he spelled his name J-E-L-L-E.
100.
But he's finding the pitch, finding the length.
He's a lovely lad as well. All the players fill in a little fact sheet before they come here
41.
and give us their opinions. And when he was asked where his favourite holiday destination, he says Turkey, because I've been there and I like it. And you can't argue with that.
Yeah.
100.
His favourite move is Matrix 1, 2 and 3. But he's on 161. That's not his favourite finish. 32 is.
You've got a way to go to get there, and Dennis Harbour's got a way to go to get down to a finish.
Yellow, you require 161.
So treble 20. And now treble 17. Oh, unlucky. But very, very good third dart as well.
So Dennis Harbour finding what Holland has to offer as far as their youngster. He wants 24. He can fill the bed here.
140. Yellow, you require 24.
It's Lee Harbour. This is Yellow. Looking at double 12. Double 6.
18. Dennis, you require 92.
Well, scoring's not a problem. And it's not how you score, it's how you finish sometimes. Treble 20 needed. Just in. And he'll check. And it is in. Double 16. Way off. Way in.
Game shot in the third leg. Dennis Harbour. Fourth leg, Yellow to throw first. Game on.
So off we go.
60.
Good view there of Dennis's double. He'll be happy to hit it.
That gives him a 40 points advantage, but Yellow will stand straight in the middle of the hockey. Fast, fluent.
60.
Dennis more cautious, more deliberate. Just steady tons.
just watching Jelle here, it's an action very similar to Vincent van der Voort, who's a slightly taller man.
60.
Yeah, I think Vincent is a little bit faster, actually, because he switches from one to another and with so much speed, you know? But it's 2-1, Harbour leads. His nickname Pearl.
Because he's a singer?
I think it's more Pearl Harbour.
96.
This is certainly going to be a tense match for both these players, and I think it could go all the way. We know the potential, and I'm sure we're going to start seeing it. Well, there we are, 140. Increasing it now, 61, which would take the set.
105. Dennis, you requires 61.
And to break the throw as well. Single the 25 he could go for. Oh, I got the bullseye. Too accurate. So 11 left. Should be 3-4-4. Well, maybe gets the hard bit here. Now for the double.
53.
Unlucky.
Jelle, you require 120.
Well, that's Shanghai on the 20s. Can't finish now. Wanted the treble 20. So Dennis is back.
50. Dennis, you require 8.
To take the first set. 4-4 for Dennis. Plenty of adjustment needed. Too much. 2-2. Well done, Dennis.
To the first set.
Dazzler for Bobby. His daughter
Second set, first leg, Jelle to throw first. Game on.
finds the red bit, takes the first set, and experience so far is counting.
But now, as I said, it won't be that easy for Dennis. Already one set up, but this young kid, believe me, he has some talent. Showed it there with the first 3 darts, a maximum.
It's a perfect response, isn't it? You lose the first set, chuck in a 180. And follow it up.
140.
I'll tell you what, just a fraction away from another one. It reminds me of a young Ronaldo. Could be running down the wing for Man United.
85.
And he's flying in this leg.
$123.
Dennis Harbour way back in this, the opening leg of the second set.
60.
All the time in the world for Jelle to get on the board. Single 18, leaves double top, and there he goes.
In the first leg, Jelle Klaasen. Second leg, Dennis to throw first. Game on.
How about that, Tony? He loses the first set and chucks in an 11-dart leg.
Like I say, you wait. So many stories about these youngsters coming through. I've seen them come through, the teenagers,
123.
youth. And at this age, at 21, could never imagine it years ago. No, this
55.
is the 29th year of World Darts as far as the British Darts Organisation. And the kids now, they're just breeding them all over. Dart players, that is.
Yeah.
60.
Thought you were talking about the hankies for a minute. Ted having a bit of a breeding session of his own, and his wife Sarah due to give birth in May. We wish them all the best.
91.
In the middle, maybe.
Yes.
190. Dennis, you require 138.
Lovely deflection for Dennis Harbour. to set up a 138 finish. Treble 20 needed again. Now treble 18, just a slight adjustment. Getting his grip sorted. Oh, unlucky. So 78 scored, single 20, or you think he's miscounted 94. There, Tony? Going for a 16.
It's not Dennis. His favourite subject at school was mathematics.
57. Dennis, you require 44.
So 12 leaves double 16, if that's the way you wish to go for. Single 4 leaves double top. We'll see. It's double top for Dennis. Another leg. Yes, it's there.
Richard in the second leg. Dennis Harbour. Third leg yellow to throw first. Game on.
But with the advantage, it's the way the darts are going
60.
So far in the set.
Talk about all the experience Dennis Harbour has playing county darts, Super League darts, of course. This is second visit to the Lakeside.
83.
On his first visit in 2003, played another talented youngster, James Wade, in the first round, and that went all the way.
97.
Then went on to lose to the current world #1, Mervyn King, in round 2.
100.
Yes, and I think Mervyn could well be there this year. He's only won the one world title, which was the Winmore, and I'm sure this one this year is in his grasp. There's the BDO flights, and that's a BDO player.
140.
Good chance here for Klaasen. Well, we'll look at that one. Just in the wrong bed, the wires, just the wires separating it. Maybe switching.
25.
Not to there, I don't think he wanted.
The heads are shaking. Disappointed.
Great view from the board. See the throw and the way they land.
95.
Just straying again, but he's down to a finish. Yali needs to put some pressure on. Like that, and he will switch down.
139.
Good shooting.
Dennis, you require 83.
Treble 17 for Dennis. 16 all the treble. 16 leaves the ball. Always missed them both. He can't believe it. Well, so maybe 18. Get him out of it,
43.
but maybe not in time.
Yellow, you require 40.
So double top, and he's straight in there. And he's got one more dart. Oh, and he's in the wrong bed.
Dennis, you require 40.
Double top. Can Dennis hit it? Oh, he's got one more at it. Double
20.
trouble for both.
Yellow, you require 30.
With 3 darts, double 15. Well, double, maybe a better double for him. Yes, it is. It didn't go that way.
Yellow Klaasen.
He will never pull.
To throw first. Game on.
He'll never pull a better dart in his life, maybe, than that.
I'll tell you what, though, coming to professionalism, camera work on this championship is absolutely fancy picking that double up as quick as that.
100.
Absolutely brilliant. Got to give credit.
Yep, the boys have been in training over Christmas like the players. You've got to be fit to be a cameraman at this World Championship.
100.
You've got to be fit to be a darts player these days. They're all athletes, they're all sportsmen now, Tony.
Yeah, I'm in training.
81.
But at the moment, Klaasen 2-1 up, looking to level the match at 1 apiece. First one to 3.
60.
Sets, that is.
100.
Good last start. Needed the 100 to keep himself with a clear advantage. Klaasen had to put in at least a ton 40. Take a lead.
60.
And he's going to fall behind in this leg.
His family's looking on, they're still there, just hoping that Dad can do the business.
140.
Doing it very nicely there. Yella needs 3 in a red.
97. Dennis, you require 80.
So 2 double tops is the showman's way. 2 single 20s and 1 double top is more conventional, and 1 dart for it. And 1 dart's all he needed.
And the 4th leg, Dennis Harbour. 5th leg, Yella to throw first. Game on.
So this is the one, must make this advantage count, otherwise it's going to be 2-0 down in sets. And that's
24.
not the way to do it. Rush through, there's Harbour's finish.
Is that, Tony, where the pressure really begins to tell? Your first time in this championship, knowing you've got to hold your throw to stay in the game.
Well, he's a youngster. I mean, you're talking about a good campaigner here in
95.
Dennis. And he will just stay there steady. But he's already had an opportunity, he's left it now. He's still learning the game. He's made it. And as I say, all the supporters here from Holland, well, as you can see, they're everywhere.
7 Dutchmen to cheer on. And Karen Krappen in the Women's Championship as well, so
60.
they got plenty of favourites for the fans.
The other thing is as well, all our transmission here, it goes to Holland, everything that we send out, yeah. They're loving it. Plus I think BBC World now, that's going out to a lot more countries. So it's going to get other countries well involved.
Who'd have thought a few years back that Finland would be the world champions in the World Cup.
100.
It's spreading all around the world, this wonderful sport of darts.
100.
And 6-6. Careful.
100. Yellow unicorn.
Okay.
137.
The finish is it on. 1 to win the set. 77 left. Back to 18s.
97.
And
Dennis,
this
you
one,
require 146.
treble 20, treble 18, double 16 would be handy. Treble 18. Well, he went for the treble 20. Sometime it works. Would have left 26.
90.
But here we go.
Yellow, you require 40.
For a set for Klaasen. Double 10. Well away, come on boy.
20.
No, he can't do it.
He
Dennis,
just
you
10
require 56.
Just tensed up, didn't he? Single 16 for double top. If there's any tension, he's not showing it. And he's not displaying it.
To the second set. Dennis Harbour.
Oh, it's a cruel sport. It's a cruel sport, but the youngster will learn.
Third set. First leg, Dennis to throw first. Game on.
And Dennis Harbour doesn't need asking twice to step in and snatch the set.
And off we go. The third set, first leg. Good, steady start.
100.
Is he going to do it again? Another 180 to open the set?
180.
Yes, as Bobby's favourite saying. 180s for sure, doubles for door. And that's something else he'll learn.
Plenty of dough on the cards if he can get another 180. 52 grand for a 9-darter.
Yes!
190.
It's on. All that they're waiting for now. Can he get 141 points in 3 darts for £52,000?
60. Yellow, you require.
Well, we're going to find out, aren't we, David?
Fingers crossed all round. Treble 19. Oh!
109.
9 darts thrown. Look at him bouncing there, rushing back. He's left double 16 after 9 darts. And a fraction away from that treble 19. Would he have hit it? We'll never know.
But he will be back again and again, I'm sure, to try and achieve it. It just shows you how difficult a 9-dart leg is. But here's the tough bit. He's got to win this leg from here. Double 16. Well done.
Shots in the first leg. Yellow Klaasen.
Absolute brilliance from the 21-year-old.
First. Game on.
That was absolutely brilliant. Give the
41.
kid credit. He's 2-0 down. He has a chance. 2 darts from finishing it. 9 darts.
So difficult to achieve at any time, but when you're 21 years of age and suddenly £52,000 flash before your eyes, the biggest prize he'd ever won, bound to pray. But he's found that treble 20 bet, hasn't he?
140.
Yeah, but I've just noticed he's not snatching as much. I think his nerve's gone. I mean, he's 2-0 down. I've got to give everything now. And he's just going for it. Good for him.
$140.
I think he's handled the occasion as well as a 21-year-old could. Absolutely magic. And I'll tell you what,
140.
this match isn't over.
No, it's not.
The thing is, he's giving Dennis something to think about.
And he just keeps pounding that treble 20 bed.
132.
Yes, he'd left, he had 180 on the scorecard. And please do remember, he would have bust.
Harbour tries to put some pressure on his own. 121 left.
100. Yellow, you require 48.
Well, 16 for double it. Got it to win the last leg. Gets it to win the second leg.
On the second leg, Yellow Klaasen. Third leg, Dennis to throw first. Game on.
He's taken 2 legs in 2 minutes.
They're sprinters. And Harbour has a 180 on his own.
190.
Yeah, steady as a rock, Dennis.
Is it his turn now to go for the 9-darter?
Why not?
60.
I think Dennis, all he wants to do, get into that next round. If it comes, it comes.
It's just the wrong side, that second dart.
140.
Good darts, though. That's Bobby, his daughter. She hasn't sat down yet.
57.
Yeah, he's never flustered. He just goes on, gets on with the game. One of the old campaigners, Dennis.
140. Dennis, you require 121.
Treble 20, still leaves 101. Oh, sorry, 61. Could go for 11. He's going for the ball with this last dart.
81.
So it's 10. So it'll be 40 left. Not too bad. There's no outshot here. Klaasen did no need to go for the ball.
140.
For the leg.
Dennis, you require 40.
And to save the set. Double top. Double 10. Double 5. Well,
35.
things could change.
Dennis, you require 104.
In an instant, 104 to go. Treble 16, and now double top. Oh, fantastic dance!
Klaasen.
Showing his colour now. Yella hitting a purple patch.
Full set, first leg. Yella to throw first. Game on.
So, 21 years of age. His first set in his
85.
first ever World Championship here at Lakeside. Shook the roof. Harbour had thought his boat had come in, but now has it.
Easy
What
one.
are you saying? He's not sailing away with this just yet.
He isn't.
$85.
But it will be so interesting to see how this match changes now. Harbour's been given a few things to think about, and Jelle Klaasen
85.
has given himself some very good reasons to settle down and show no nerves.
Yeah, I'll switch that first start, locking the bed a little, and good recovery.
34.
Well, these lads thought it was all over about 5 minutes ago. He's come back, and bang. It's from a town called Alpen in Holland, so obviously likes his breakfast.
100.
I think that was more from
105.
Switzerland, because don't climb many mountains in Holland, do we? But he's down to 92, Klaasen. Nothing Harbour can do about it at the moment. Only leave himself a decent finish. Well, that's a good one.
25. Yellow, you require 92.
Could go for ball, could go for treble 14. So now we're going 17, ball. He's done it. It's there. Right in. He done this much now.
Second leg, Dennis to throw first. Game on.
Well,
There it is, right in the middle.
and at the speed this man's throwing, Jelle Klaasen, he's changed this game around in double quick time. And yes, Dennis Harbour will keep plugging away, Tony, but he'll know that his opponent's coming back now.
Well, they'd be wondering what's hit him, to be honest.
140.
Ball finishes, 180s, 140s.
And two legs won, just 11 darts.
I think that's the best of the championship. 11, I don't know. Sure it
I think
is.
it is. We've seen plenty of good darts so far, and I think this man's going to provide plenty more good nights. But will it be this year, or next year, or the year after? Only
Well, it
Dennis
took,
Harbour can decide.
Well, it took Barney, I think, 4 years
140.
before he really came to fruition. Out of the 14 years he's been here.
His 4 titles won in the last 8 years, haven't they?
57.
Young, fresh, it's what the sport's looking for. Now it is a sport.
But Dennis Harbour's put himself onto a nice finish. He has the throw in this leg. Needs to just halt this man's progress if he can. Shanghai to come to win the leg. Treble 20. Still needs treble 20. Checkout hasn't changed. And he's pulled that quite a bit.
100. Yellow, you require 144.
Options here, 18s or the 20s. Well, that's double 12 coming in after that dart. Oh, unlucky.
132.
Well done, cameras, once again.
Finish, you require 20.
It's fast.
Slow it down with double 10. You'll have to shuffle right to the left-hand edge of the oche. Needs some adjustment now. It's tense, this. Oh, he's got it.
Shot in the second leg. Dennis Harbour. Third leg, yellow to throw first. Game on.
I tell you what, I would like to do a match between Klaasen,
100.
Tony West or Sorensen. God dear.
Chucking Eric Claris into the mix, and then we would have a party. The Sheriff, who even he doesn't know what he's throwing for half the time.
45.
Rooted and tooted them down the years as the man from Belgium, but not here this year, of course. We've got this young man instead.
140.
Let's take a look here, as you can see from this shot, how the arm, the action, all the way through, where the dart is landing, and there it is, barrel, and that's what happens. The naked eye doesn't see it when you're 7'9" ¼ away from it.
55.
Back in your armchairs, you can see just what a bit of steel on steel does to the direction of a dart, or tungsten on tungsten.
There's wavering. He's going to have to pull up anchor.
28.
And Klaasen here with a big advantage. Another treble 20. Well,
55.
wrong treble for him, but he's down to a finish.
Yeah, finish of 151. And we know his capabilities. Not out of his reach. 127, if that goes in, it is as well. Well done, Dennis.
Yeah, you require 151.
Treble 20. Oh, bounced out. 60 floor.
40. Dennis, you require 127.
Treble 20 to leave 67. Treble 19 to leave the bull. Yeah, that's what you want, Dennis. Just take your time. To 88, so treble 20 to leave double 12.
59. Yellow, you require 111.
Options. He's got 60. Double top. And it's there. We did tell you.
Yellow Klaasen.
It's fast.
Full flag, Dennis to throw first. Game on.
Well, if he's fast, Dennis Harbour could be furious. And I think the pressure that Klaasen has put him under made him tense up with that last checkout and take longer than I think he normally would have wanted.
60.
Well, to be honest with you, I just got a catch of him there, and he looked dumbfounded. Didn't know it happened. Only just got back from throwing his own 3 darts.
140.
And back he comes again. This is turning out to a classic.
He's being bullied, Dennis Harbour. And he needs to put in a bit of muscle himself.
40.
Oh, doesn't need that.
There we go.
140.
And I think this is brilliant from a 21-year-old. He's got all the confidence on that stage now. He's certainly not mellow.
60.
Look at this. This is pure darts bullying.
120. 123.
And that average has been dragged up in the last set and a half by Jelle Klaasen. 91 average, very good indeed.
$95. Jelle, you require 98.
Treble 20, treble 18, double 12.
86.
Not too bad. 2-4-6 for Dennis.
And that was for the set, that double 12. To make it 2-2, and Dennis can do absolutely nothing to stop it. Flight's come out, lucky his second dart stuck in though.
140. Jelle, you require 12.
Double 6, set points. It's there, he's not missing a thing.
It's in a full set. Jelle Klaasen.
Straight in there with his second dart. And if he's the bright future for darts, then the future on this evidence is orange.
To throw first. Game on.
There they are. High fives all round. High standard darts on the Oki and high drama at the lakeside.
Yes. He was 2-0 down in sets. We've seen one of the biggest comebacks since mopping the mule.
41.
And it's from this lad that's doing it. The chance of a 9-dart finish.
59.
He's having the high outshot. His average has shot up. But Dennis Harbour could be sinking.
He's got that sinking feeling, certainly.
43.
The Stubbs fan club are in, all two of them.
Yeah, there's only two though, I can tell you that.
98.
To go back to Jelle Klaasen though, Tony, it all started with that almost 9-dart leg at the start of the third set that he finished off in 11 darts, and he's been on a roll since then.
100.
Well, I think he's been on the yellow brick road myself. He's certainly taking it well.
100.
But he's still got a lot to do. It's all square in sets and legs. Dennis through first, but trailing. Yes, that's what Bobby wants to see, and she wants to see the doubles go in, and that's what the crowd love.
7th 180 in the match. Look at that cover shot.
134.
Two of them.
Dennis, you require 137.
So a lot still to do. Need to get it because 110 the scoreline for Klaasen. Treble 20. Well, 136. He wants two of them. There's one. Another one. That's the one he's looking for.
121. Jelle, you require 110.
Treble 20 would have left bullseye. Treble 18 would have left the double. Not on this occasion.
54.
Dennis Harbour has to take
16.
this leg, or his mind really will start to wobble. 2 8s. 2 4s. Can barely look in the crowd. And that's not helping the tension. There's room to see it. Whoa, fantastic.
First leg, Dennis Harbour. Second leg, Jelle to throw first. Game on.
He's off. Second leg, trailing by 1.
100.
Dennis Harbour really needed that leg. He's not a man, I'm sure, that would start to doubt himself, but it will be understandable if he did.
To be honest with you, I think he's enjoying it now, Dennis.
140.
He's having to pull out all the stops. He was cruising. 2-0.
100.
He's a spot of bullying of his own. He's been bullied by the 21-year-old. Whatever happens from here on in, it has been an incredible debut in this World Championships from a man comparatively so young with the rest of his opponents. 23 years the difference between Dennis and Jelle.
Doesn't mean a thing. At this stage, it's all nerves and tension that you go through.
100.
The crowd, it's Dennis's wife, certainly all taken to this match.
100. Dennis, you require 161.
Well, it's a big ask, but the man is more than capable. Treble 20. And on this occasion, Jelle will get his chance. Let's drop down to treble 19, try for it.
Jelle, you require 180.
Treble 20 to leave 58. Treble 20, double 19. He's not going to get a shot at a double, Dennis is.
94. Dennis, you require 62.
Treble 10. He could go for that 15 again, for that double 16. He's got one dart left now. That's for double 16. Wrong bed, double 8. The heads go down.
Jelle, you require 24.
Thoughts a miss.
Straight in, double 12.
Shot in the second half. Jelle Klaasen.
And the way this match is going, you just had a feeling he was going to get it.
Third leg, Dennis to throw first. Game on.
Dipping and ducking, and Jelle Klaasen has levelled it up. And what a game we've got on.
2-2 sets, one apiece, legs, advantage only in the throw. That's with Harbour.
$140. 100.
So 140. That's difficult. Surely he'll come down for 19s. He's having some good cover shots. Went for 18s, I would have thought. We missed that one. Only because of the speed.
It's a sort of match where you almost want a little interval to catch your breath.
55.
To help you savour it.
Dennis has never changed his pace, but this young kid, without a shadow of a doubt, once he's hitting them, all three are following.
140.
But he's not down to a finish, and Dennis can beat him to it. Not now, he can't.
I think Dennis is going to go behind here for the first time, I think, in the match.
44.
Well, both players slightly suffering, getting to a very crucial part of the match now, and they know it.
Yeah, that's Bobby and Lee, son and daughter. Well, they saw the dad going great
60.
guns early on. Now they're watching him suffer a little.
120.
Shanghai on the 20s. Treble, double. Double is moving. Across, over.
Game shot.
It's there.
To the third
It was blocked out by them two darts. But it was there, and Dennis, bemused, bedazzled.
Jelle to throw first. Game
There
on.
it is. For your benefit.
You're right, and he's also bewildered and
60.
behind. And one leg away from an exit from the World Championships. He's got to break the throw. He's got to take it to 2-2, and then we start getting into tiebreaker syndrome.
Perspiration, you could see there, the drops there just falling off his face. This young man, fresh as a daisy, or I should say daffodil.
140.
Tulips, surely.
Well, they're for Amsterdam.
It's getting hot
60.
up there, and it's getting hot in the audience as well. And it's the darts that are warming us all up.
100.
Has to get a maximum, you feel, here, Dennis Harbour.
Well, he's 140 points behind. Klaasen on 201, and the way he's hitting the tons now, he'll be on a finish, a good finish, after the next 3 darts.
100.
Good recovery, that last dart. Switch from there, will he? Yeah, should do. It's blocked the bed.
59.
Well, that's a rare slip-up. There's no way back for Dennis if he doesn't take advantage with these 3 darts. Can't find that treble, can he?
60. Yellow, you require 142.
Well, he's got at least 6 darts for 142, treble 20. Still treble 20, well. It was up to him, he went for the bull with the second.
94.
181, Dennis Harbour. Not an outshot, of course. And that'll help just to put on some pressure. That's a big bonus as well. 61 left, might go 25. And he did, and he hit the ball again.
Yellow, you require 48.
16, this match point, double 16. 1 to go. Well, I think it's not used to that. Last moment, last start. Chance for Dennis. 3. Oh dear! Now then, Dennis, what have you done there? Missed the big 3.
Yellow, you require
She knows.
16.
Moving in once again for the double 8. Take your time. Yes, you've done it. You have done it. David, what a great comeback. What a good youngster. And I tell you, what a great match. Proving how this sport is moving on with the teams.
You'll never see drama like it in the first round of any other competition. Dennis Harbour wipes the sweat and possibly tears away. He was cruising, but it's Klaasen, the class act, who marches on. And this youngster, we love him.
Thank you.
Yellow, that was a really hard match for you to come through, but you came through it. What was your assessment of the match?
Yeah, it was a hard match. I was glad to win it. When I was 2-0 down, I thought, yeah, I never give up. I thought I could win this game, and I did.
And you were on the verge of another 9-dart checkout, didn't quite make it. Was that the turning point for you?
I think so. It was the first leg of the 3rd set, and I missed, before that I missed 3 darts to make it 1-1 in sets, and I thought I'm feeling comfortable, so it was a good turning point for me.
It took you a while to feel comfortable on the oche, didn't it,
Yeah.
with the crowd and everyone else? What was that down to, nerves?
No, I was getting used to the stage, first time there. It's different than the other television tournament that I've played.
And emotional time for you as well when you look back on it all. What does it mean to you to get through to the second round?
A lot. It's to win the first match on the Lakeside, it's great. And now I have 8 points for the ranking, so I'm very glad.
And now you also have the #1 seed to face too.
Yeah, my teammate.
What about Mervyn?
I don't mind playing him. I know him pretty good, and I like it.
Well, good luck for the rest of the tournament.
Thank you
very much.
Okay.